Well, Kohl's has reached a deal with the group of activist investors who are pushing to seize control of the company's board in what has been a very public corporate battle. Courtney Reagan has been following that story for us and spoke with the retailer's CEO earlier. Courtney.
Hi there, Dom. Yeah, so there is a resolution between Kohl's and the activist group that I'm told was inked around 1 a.m. this morning. The activist group, Macellum Advisors, Ancora Holdings, Legion Partners Asset Management, and 410 Capital own 9.3% of Kohl's, and they tell me they're pleased with the outcome. Kohl CEO Michelle Goss told me she, too, is happy to have found common ground after what she calls, quote, a lot of constructive conversations, which adds the best candidates to an already highly functioning board. Now, 2 of the activists suggested 5 candidates will join the board. Former Burlington CEO Thomas Kingsbury and Margaret Jenkins, who served on the boards of both retailers PVH Corp and Citi Trends, with past executive roles in the restaurant space. Kingsbury sits on the board of Big Lots currently with Macellum's Aaron Goldstein. Now, the activists like the addition of former Lululemon CEO Christine Day, too. She worked with Michelle Goss previously at Starbucks. Goss tells me that Day was identified in their normal course of board cultivation, and her experience in athleisure makes her a great fit for Kohl's plan to lean further into the active and wellness space. Now, Steve Bird and Frank Sicca will retire from the Kohl's board. Goss says she'll continue to regularly engage with the activists, as she and her CFO do with all shareholders. She added, this doesn't change anything. Kohl's has momentum and had a great strategy already in place. I think the bottom line is both sides are happy today.
So Courtney, I mean, I've watched a number of your interviews with Michelle Goss about the issues that are facing Kohl's coming up. With these new board members in place, what exactly can we expect to see from Goss and the executive team at Kohl's to right the ship?
So I think that these new board members do bring some added retail expertise. Some of the outgoing board members didn't quite have the same areas of expertise that some of the new board members do. Thomas Kingsbury had been with Burlington for a long time and did a really good job sort of transforming that business. And then Christine Day is the former CEO of Lululemon. And Kohl's does have some momentum in the active space. They added Under Armour several years ago, and that's done very well for them. They've expanded their assortment with their own private label. And so I think Christine Day adds some nice experience there as well. And so I think that that helps. But the overall strategy that the activists had suggested, a lot of it was what Kohl's was frankly already doing. And both sides had the same end goal in mind, which is to raise the share price. And so I think that you may not see a lot of big strategy changes, just a deeper expertise to execute it better. And I think that's the key. All
right. Courtney Reagan with that great report there on what's happening with Kohl's and the settlement with their activist investors. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We'll see you later on.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.